Hey friends, I'm gonna give you a minute. To get here because I think it was a little bit fussy today. You're okay, Grace. Grace is so hot in this weather. So I'm just gonna check in with a few of you that have reached out. And then if you've texted me, live chat or text me back and see if you have it now. And we'll get started in just a minute. Oh yeah, I was just texting you, Karen. You guys, I don't know if you'll be able to hear me. Yay, there we are. I glitched it, posted it. I don't know if you guys remember, but for some reason I had two accounts. I didn't make both accounts, but I had posted it to the other account, and I can't figure out how to shut that one down and put this one on. But I don't know if you'll be able to hear me over Gracie's breathing. She is definitely breathless. Notice I have not made it very far from our morning workout, but we're all here now, so we'll go ahead and stretch together. Our feet are about hip width apart. Slide your weight up onto the balls of the feet, lift the heels. So as you come into that position, as you're lifting the heels up, you wanna, good, yay, I'm not alone. You wanna see if you can again find that position when you rise up, where you pull your weight to all 10 toes. And then you slide onto the heels, lift the 10 toes. Shift your weight to the outside rim of the foot. So when you pull to that outside rim, you pull the big toe up and off the floor, trying to balance on the outer rim of the foot. And then reverse that, come to the inside rim, pull the outside rim up and off the floor. Yes. Yes, so true. So true. All things. And then bring your weight to all four quadrants. So you have the front, the back, side to side, connect to the floor. Soften the knees. So we draw those knees far forward, exaggerating over the toes. And then pull the knees back over the ankles. So in that position, going again from one extreme weight to the next. And then settle in the center so your knees are relaxed right over your feet. Squeeze your glutes, press your hips forward. So you're using that right there. You come forward, you can let the back arch a little bit. You squeeze your behind, and that's going to lengthen the hip flexors. And then shift back, the hips go back. Shift your hips to the right. And then shift your hips to the left. Gracie is so hot. That's even with the air on. And then bring your hips center. Your hips are right over the knees, right over the ankles. Roll your shoulders forward, tilt the chin to chest. Resetting, so as we take a minute, taking a break from work, taking a break from our chores and other things that we have to do, take a minute to kind of clear and settle your mind. And then roll your shoulders back. So you squeeze the shoulder blades back and down, open up the chest, lift the heart to the ceiling. And then release the shoulders so the shoulders are right over the hips, knees, and feet. Take that right ear to the right shoulder. And switch left ear to the left shoulder. And then bring your head center so your head is nice and relaxed, balanced right over the ribs, hips, knees, and feet. Take a deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop the navel to spine, round your back. Draw the hands towards the floor. And then walk your hands forward. Squeeze your glutes. High hover, don't worry. Low hover. Press your chest through. Lay your thighs down, flatten your feet. When we're in that hip flexor stretch, Squeeze your glutes. That's going to deepen the stretch to the hip flexors, and then look up and back behind you. Lean a little bit to the left, and then lean a little bit to the right. Center in the middle. Oh, yes. That's so exciting. I love that little tangible encouragement. Drop the tailbone back, child's pose. I feel like that's one advantage to what we've been working on. Getting a little more limber. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your left arm underneath the right. Look over that right shoulder. Keep the weight of the hips dropped down so the tailbone is pulling heavy towards the mat. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. As you exhale, switch the arm. That left arm comes up, right arm comes underneath. Look over that left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Feel that tailbone get heavy and sink to the floor. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale. Now bring both hands over. One last time, big deep breath in. As you exhale, slide up onto your hands and knees. Dig your toes into the floor. Lift the tailbone, press back. So your tailbone is up towards that ceiling. And then take that right leg, reach the right foot up towards the ceiling, away from your left heel. Inhale. And then exhale, pull your right leg through into pigeon. So as you come forward, again, you could play with the angle of the shin, bringing that shin towards the edge of the mat so that you have a nice parallel line. Or you can tuck the foot in, shift a little bit right to left, find your tense spot, and then crawl forward. Now again, you can use your coffee table, a chair, a pillow. You can use anything to let the upper body rest on instead of coming all the way down. Find what feels good for you. Inhale. Exhale, relax that right hip. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale. One more big deep breath in. As you exhale, push into your hands, come back up, rock onto your right hip, and then bring that left leg out to the side. Oh, yes, Edie, for sure better late than never. Oh, I love that. That is progress, Lisa. I feel like mine's getting a little closer too. I need to measure because I feel like mine is too, but I could just be moving my hips to make that happen. When you lift, yay, Karen, that's why I picked it. That's why I picked it. We're going to twist towards that left leg. So once you're in that position, you lift tall, turn, and then lean in. So we've talked about you can add that shoulder press. You can hold onto the foot and then push your foot out and away to create that stretch into that right shoulder blade. You could bow your head towards that left thigh. You can have your elbows down onto the floor. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale. Crawl your hands back up. And we're going to do that one more time, but this time, if you feel good, take that into inversion. So that's going to stretch the inner thigh just a little bit deeper. So as you come into that position, you're drawing that right hip down. Now for some, just being here, pressing that hip will be plenty. And for some, that twist and lean will deepen, and you're trying to take your right ribs towards your left thigh. Oh, I love that. That is the best. Makes it all worth it, team. Now move around a little bit. Sway right to left. Press your heart towards your thigh. We're trying to pull this hamstring nice and taut. So as you come into that, you can flex this foot. You can take the tailbone and pull the tailbone back and away from the heel. Inhale. Exhale, let go of the grip in the hip, in the knee, in the lumbar spine as we're trying to spinal twist. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale, crawl your hands back up. Now once you come into that upright position, take your right leg so that it's in front, it's still bent. Now you take your left foot, put it on top of the right. Now when we come into that position, for some, you'll want to be right here. That's great. You could bend the knee slightly, or you have that knee pulled in so that you're creating that figure four stretch. Use your hands to press your chest towards the left shin. Gracie says, good job, guys. Press that left knee away. So instead of letting this come towards your chest, press the left knee away, then lean in. Move from your right hip to your left hip, feel where you have more tension, and then linger there. Sometimes it hurts to stay. Nice big deep breath in. And then as you exhale, take your left foot, place it on the floor. So you're just, if you were here, you pull the foot in and bend so that you can twist into that. And sit up nice and tall. Try and take this left hip and drive it down, and then turn so that your right arm comes across the left side of the body. She has gotten big. I mean, she's full grown, but Spencer's such a little peanut, so Gracie probably looks like a giant, like Clifford the big red dog. She's definitely... She looks like me in a Tabata right now with her breathing. Press a little deeper into your left hip and lean in. So as you come into that, you're trying to tease into that stretch. The left glute comes down. Then if you want, you could place your hands, press into your hands a little bit. Try and take your right ribs, bring them over towards your left thigh. Inhale. Exhale, come back up nice and tall. Now take that to your hands and knees. It was so great, Lisa. It would be great after a stretch. Get those glutes all tightened back up. Lift your tailbone. Trying to think. It's a little, I think it will feel therapeutic. We did 4 Tabatas, so that's not too bad. Float your left leg up towards the ceiling. Bringing those left toes and your right heel as far away from each other as you can. I think Marnie and her sister are doing it after this, maybe at 5. And then pull that left leg all the way through into pigeon. Same thing, so as you think about that movement, you can rock from hip to hip. You can take that left shin, bring it parallel to the mat, and then find what feels right for you in that position with your hip. Breathe. And then crawl forward. Every time you exhale, let go of what you don't need to hang on to. Inhale. Exhale. Let go. One more time. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, press into your hands. Pull all the way up. Yeah. That's so nice, Karen. Thank you. Take that right leg out to the side. Lift up nice and tall. So again, move around in your hips a little bit. That also, maybe some of you are noticing too, that at the beginning of our time together, months ago now, this knee wanted to prop up a little bit because it was so tight through the IT band and the hamstring and quad. And now it should be resting a little closer to the floor-ish, hopefully. Lift up nice and tall, tighten your abdominals, lift your heart, twist your body, and then crawl forward. So some of you will feel better hooking the foot. Then push the foot out and it'll stretch where the scapula, where the shoulder blade comes around and inserts towards the spine. You can have your hands on the floor. You can have your hands on the shin. Come down to your elbows. You're pressing your left hip down and bringing your left ribs towards that right hip, right quadricep. Breathe. There's a fire starting in my heart. One more big deep breath in. Exhale. Walk your hands back up. Option to take, you can either do that same stretch a second time or take that left leg out to the side, come into that inversion. Now just that alone, so if I'm holding that position and I kind of lean into my left hip, I should feel that stretch in that inner thigh. So you feel that pull in the inner portion of that left thigh. Then I lift my heart, it's going to pull a little more taut, twist towards the right, and start to crawl back forward, pressing towards that left hip. Inhale. Exhale, let go of the quadricep, the hamstring. Let your body sink down into that mat. One more big deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your body back up. Now you're going to bring this left leg, so you have that left foot in front. Bring your right foot on top of the left knee, and then assess what this side feels like. Move a little bit from the left glute to the right glute, over and back. Press the heart forward, flex this right foot, and pull that right knee away from you. Same thing if I'm here, I would just lean in instead. You get to choose how close in that foot is. Lean a little bit to the right, lift your heart. And then lean a little bit to the left. Lift your body as tall as you can get it, so you're pulling the crown of your head and your tailbone in opposition. Now bring that right foot over to the left, tuck your left foot under, and then take your left hand, create a little tension by rotating and using that arm against your right thigh. Nice and tall through the body, abdominals are tight. Press the tailbone back a little bit. Now you can stay in that position, or you can bring your hands down towards the floor, spinal twist. Inhale. As you exhale, turn yourself back to center. Unwrap the legs, hand and knee position. Scoop your belly button in. Dig the toes into the floor. Lift the tailbone back into that down dog inverted V. Float your right leg. Now our last stretch series, this is for you, Lisa. Bring that right foot all the way through. Lift your body, turn your left toes out. So you're leaning into that front leg. Bring your hands in opposition, right to left. Bring your right hand down to the floor, lift your left hand. So in that position, you can create that bind where your hands grab on under the leg. You could bring the elbow to the knee, where you're all the way down. Big deep breath in. Exhale, release the bind and straighten that right leg. Pull your hips back and up. Inhale. Exhale, soften your right knee. Lift your body, spiral back. So your left hand is to the left thigh. Right hand reaches to the ceiling. Keep your right knee bent. Woohoo, it's right. Now we only get to do that one more time tonight. Bring that right hand back down to the floor. Pick your position. So your hands are either in opposition. You can create that bind. Breathe. And then exhale, release your body, straighten your right leg. Inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee, slide back. Left hand comes to the left thigh, right hand to the ceiling. Big deep breath in. Exhale, spiral your hands down to your mat. Turn your left foot to the front. Turn your right toes out. Drop the left knee. Flatten the foot. Now, you get to pick. You can hold here. You can hold here, deepening that stretch a little bit to the hip flexor, or you can reach back and grab that left foot. Squeeze your left glute. If I want to come down onto the floor, I can. Find the position that serves you. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, release that back foot. That left foot comes down to the floor. Left hand comes down to the mat. And then reach your right hand behind you. Big deep breath in. And then exhale. Both hands come down to the floor. Straighten your right foot. Dig your left toes into the floor. Lift the left knee. Step back into that high hover. Low hover. Don't worry. Press your chest through. Inverted V. Press back. Tailbone lifted. Now just to even up. Lift that left leg. Float it to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, pull your left leg all the way through. Left toes are straight ahead. Right toes perpendicular. Stand up. Lean into this left knee, arms in opposition. And then slide your left hand down, right hand up. Create that bind if you want. You can have your elbow on the thigh. Inhale. Exhale, release the bind, straighten your left leg. Tip your hips back and up. Now soften your left knee, lift your body, spiral back, right hand to the right thigh, left hand to the ceiling. Big pull, lengthening your left obliques, intercostals. Inhale. Exhale, come back down one more time. You pick. That hand comes down to the floor, opposite hand to the ceiling, or create that bind. Inhale. Exhale, release the bind, straighten your left leg, tip the hips back and up. Inhale. Exhale, soften your left knee, spiral back, lift the right hand back, or the right hand goes back, left hand comes up, reaching that to the ceiling, stretch so that you're lifting through those obliques and intercostals. Lean into your left knee. Inhale. And then exhale, spiral all the way down. Your hands come down, straighten your right toes. Drop your right knee, flatten your right foot. Turn your left toes out, and then you choose. That could feel good hanging out right there. You could lift up so you're on that quadricep, looking up, squeezing that right glute, pressing that right hip forward, or reach around, grab that foot, create a bind. Breathe. Each exhale, you let go of that tightness in the hips, the inner thighs. Lean your hip towards the floor. One more inhale. Exhale, release your right leg. Right hand comes down. Left hand comes back behind you. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your left hand down to the floor. Step your left knee back. Sink back into that child's pose one last time. Before we come up to standing, relax your hips. Let the weight of the hips drop heavy into the floor. Relax the arms, the neck, the shoulders. Whatever stress you can let go of, leave it here. As the tailbone gets heavy, that's going to lengthen our lumbar spine. That's what we're after. Inhale. Exhale, slide up, hands and knees. Dig the toes into the floor. Lift your tailbone, press back. Coming into that for the last time, you pull the tailbone way up to the ceiling. Rock a little bit to your left. Hips up, up. Rock a little bit to your right. Center. Walk your hands back. Dangle the arms. Relax the neck. Relax the shoulders. Whatever you can let go of, leave it here. And then slowly roll up with intention. Squeeze your glutes. Pull your belly button in. Roll your shoulders back and down. Big deep breath in. Arms up. Exhale. One more time. Big deep breath in. Arms up. And exhale. Good work today, you guys. Thank you so much for being here tonight, jumping in, and also jumping in to tell me that there was a reason I was all alone on that other channel. So thanks for that. I didn't have my phone with me, so when I went to see what was going on, it was great to have that feedback. So thank you. And for tomorrow, so hopefully good work, those who are going to jump on and do the workout after the stretch. So that's extra credit for you guys. And then I'm looking forward to the next few days of our workout. So the setup's a little bit different. Yay. And Jackie, I didn't nail the 20 minutes, but it wasn't 50 minutes. So someday I told myself I was going to, because I thought Gracie was going to start barking once there was activity outside, but she was so quiet because she's so hot. So anyway, I love and appreciate you guys. Thanks for stretching with me. And good luck to everyone that's starting the workout now. We cheer you on and we say extra credit for riding solo and going for it on your own. I love getting our flexible reports too. So if there's anything, any praise reports, like that's a win. I'll take that. So thanks for sharing those. I love you guys. Gracie says, good job. She usually comes in and does down dog, but she's just too tired. She's too tired today. But love and appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of the night. Mwah.